Hello everyone and welcome back to another Zentarra update. If this is your first time watching one of these videos, Zentarra is my personal AI analytics platform that I'm building from the ground up. Its goal is to help people ask questions about their data, trust the answers they receive and make better business decisions. If you've been following this journey so far, thank you for coming back. Every version builds on the last, and today I'm excited to show what's new in version 4. So let's jump in. So where do I start? I think we should go back into version 3.5. Just recap of what happened in version 3.5. So in version 3.5 you got introduced to data quality section, a dedicated data quality section where it would tell you if the data quality is not great with the data what's coming in. It could run different reports on that data. And you got introduced to charting as well, so you could create your own charts from the questions you ask using our Zentarra module, where it would use like artificial intelligence to look through your data, try and figure out what the answer is and produce results from it. And they were the two really major upgrades in version 3.5. So in version 4 we've upgraded it a little, and if you can see from version 4 the banner has changed a lot because I wanted to remove as many buttons as possible to make it as clean as possible. So in version 3.5 it had this, and version 4 now a lot of the buttons have gone, or the buttons have been hidden in this quick action pop-up. And now we've got some extra tabs here. Here is user reports and dashboards. Another one is, I'm excited to say, it's a dashboard builder, but we will get into these two tabs later on. I think the first thing we need to do is go somewhere else, and in version 4 we have now got a dedicated admin portal. So let's have a look at this admin portal. So in the portal we've got users and groups. So yes, it is now multi-user. So in version 3.5 it was only designed for one user. This is designed for multiple users using it in the way that they want to use it. We've also got Workspaces, but we'll get onto this one later. Workspaces, new concept, straight into Zentarra. So in the users you can create your own users, and here I've got 3 users: admin, demo user 1 and demo user 2, and in there we can have groups. So if you wanted to put these users into groups, you can. So you might have like a HR, finance, customer services, sales department. You could put all your users into certain groups and give them certain permissions to see certain things, and it just makes admin tasks a lot easier instead of trying to do different things for different individuals. So users and groups are a very big upgrade in version 4, and I think I need to demonstrate this because now it can link into Microsoft Entra. So if you've got an Azure portal and you've got Entra IDs and users in there, this can authenticate against Microsoft Entra, and if they've got access to your port into your Entra ID and it can authenticate against that, it will authenticate against Zentarra. So I'll do a quick demo of this. So here is a demo. I'll go to Microsoft Entra ID, I'll type in demo user 1 and click continue to Microsoft. And on this screen I will type in the demo user 1 email address, then press next. Then I'll type in the password, yeah, why not? I'll press yes on this. Then it'll go to Microsoft portal, make sure that this person is in there, and it is in there. It's already signed in somewhere else as a single sign-on, and it goes straight into this portal. And if I was to log out and I were to do this again for a made up person, so demo user 3, there is no demo user 3 here. Look, it's not in there because I need to create this user first in this system. So if this user is not in there, it won't get in. So now I'm going to show you a brand new feature, and that is user reports and dashboards and a dashboard builder. So what is these two new features? So the two new features is so that you can create your own dashboards here, and with you within Zentarra. So here is a previous report or dashboard that I've created earlier. So if I press open, you can see the report here, and it's got all the report information, and this information is coming from a question I asked before in Zentarra. So I've asked a question, I have saved that answer and that question, and now I can put that answer into a proper report and put it into like an email system to send off to somebody. So if I click on close report here, and if I click on dashboard builder, here is where you can create your own dashboard. You don't have to wait for someone to come along and create a dashboard for you. You can create your own dashboard tailored to your questions that you want answering, not some generic thing that someone will create. So if I'll open this dashboard, it's got its own dashboard builder. It took me a while to create all this. So in here you've got so many options what you can do. You can so if you just want the chart and not the table, you can untick this table here, and the table has now disappeared. So if I press on preview, it will refresh the output again, and as you can see, the preview of that table has now disappeared. If I close this preview, if I put insights in here, so it just tells me a bit of the summary of what's happened. I put the table back in. Let's put everything back in, and I press preview again. I'll go back in here, and let's have a look to see what happens now. Just thinking about it. Look, the table's here. A little bit of an insight of what happened. Everything is in there. A nice basic type of report that you can email to people, or something that you want to see every single day. It's not too fancy. It just gives you quick answers for you to make business decisions on the questions that you want answering, because there could be 20 people all doing the same type, similar jobs, and each one might have a slightly different version of the question. This is tailored for you. It's not tailored for everyone. It's just tailored for you to give your answers. And if you're happy with the answer, you can press export to PDF, and it will run, and it should open up this PDF document that you can open, and it's on the screen here, and there it goes in the PDF format that you can now attach to an email and send it off to somebody else if you wanted to do, and and they can look at this information. So it's tailored to you. And here are the previous saved queries I have asked. So if I was to add this total shipment one, so I'll just put shipment, and if I wanted to add this one, shipment, what do I want? I want it into this workspace. I'll make it a chart again. I'll just add it to this workspace. Bang, it's there right at the bottom. I'll just resize all this to nice and big. Over here, what do I want to see? It's not run yet. I press preview. Let's see what happens now. Down here it's got 1, down here it's got still running, it's 2 charts in there, nice and simple. You can export that to PDF if you really wanted to. You've got 2 charts, and now how easy was that? How easy? You've got 2 queries, you just created a report. You got how easy, how fast was that to create a dashboard just from you asking 2 questions all the way from here. It's got your saved queries that you can now put into a dashboard builder and get sent away. And it's all multi-user, so you could have 20-30 different users all asking similar questions from trusted data sources. So everyone will be using the same data sources, what have been trusted, which has been governed, which has had data quality run across it to make sure that everyone is getting the data from the same type of trusted data sources, all asking slightly different versions of a question and putting it into a report. So I think that's very powerful for someone to have in their fingertips to make good business decisions off. You don't really need to wait for someone now to create you a dashboard. You can create your own dashboard. So let's go through and let's create a dashboard. So now I will just create a test dashboard and create it here. Nothing on there yet, nothing. I will just create testing with JIT. Which question should I pick? I'll just pick this top one here, there, and I just want that. Add it to the dashboard. How quick is this? How fast is this? It's not run yet. Preview it. Bang! It's done. It's finished. Move on. You can export it, you can close the preview, save it if you've saved your dashboard. It's there now. So if you were to come in the morning, you can go to your user reports and dashboard, click onto your dashboard or report, it will just open, it will run the results. That is it. That is it. Nothing more, just nothing complicated about it. It's so user friendly. Anyone, you don't need a PhD in computing to use this. Anyone can use this. You don't need to know complicated programming languages or formatting. You are formatting it yourself. So yeah, this is one of the big upgrades that I wanted to show in Zentarra in version 4, as well as having users and groups. But I've added something else as well. I've added workspaces. So what do I mean by workspaces? So you can create everyone can work off the same workspace, or you can have a different workspace. So people can have 2 workspaces. So one workspace, when you create a report, can have certain reports, and another workspace can have a different report. So let's go through the example. Back into Zentarra. Look here. I've got one workspace, and in here I've got 2 different dashboards in this workspace. But what happens if I think, yeah, this default workspace is just going to answer me one type of questions. I might have a different workspace that I want to use, so I'll just click on this view workspace and click on to the other one, test. It's got no dashboards on there, and I can independently create another dashboard of what answers different questions, and I can create a different dashboard for that workspace, and now you can give users access to different workspaces. So if you had a finance workspace and a HR workspace, you can put different dashboards in the finance one and the different dashboards in the HR one, and give permissions to the different workspaces. Is that powerful? I think it's powerful. So now you've got all those different dashboards, all those different permissions, all governed from a central admin portal. And now with in version 4, another type of thing that we've introduced is data sources. So now we can have lots of different data sources from different organizations, so you can run different things. So if you go back to this home screen in here and ask, you might have 4 different data sources. Bang, which data source do you want to talk to? All these are just demo data sources, but which one do you want to talk to? Do you want to go to this data source, or do you want to answer questions from this data source? Entirely up to you. You can have multiple data sources, using multiple reports with multiple dashboards with multiple workspaces, all tailored for what you want to do. It's designed to answer questions about data that you are answering, and not some generic thing that someone might have constructed what can answer questions for everyone. This is designed to answer questions for you in a trusted, governed way, and it's in a secure way, because it's using Enter IDs, it's locked down. We're trying to stop data leakage, which is so important in this day and age with AI flying around. How can we stop people from stealing your data? It's designed security by design, security by default in this Zentarra product. So that is something that I've wanted to talk to you about today, of everything that has been introduced in version 4. One other thing that has just been introduced as well, we can actually share reports. Yes, we can share reports. So if I'm in the admin portal here, and if I've got a report here and I've edited this dashboard, I can share it to people. They won't be able to do anything. So if I want to share with demo user, I can give it to demo user 1, and I can give it what permissions do you want. Do you want them to just to view it? Do you want them to edit it? Or do you want them to be the owner? So now if I want to share it, I can share this with demo user 1, and now if they were to log it in theirs, they would see this dashboard in their drop down. So let's have a look to see this in action. So if I will log out, I might be logged in here. No, so I'll log out here just to make sure so you can see it. So I'll log in as demo user 1. And I will type in the password. So now I'm just logging in as demo user 1. If I go to my user reports and dashboards, I'll just have to activate it again in 1 minute, making sure that this is working. Demo user 1 is not active. I'll just go back into here. It's active again. It's active again. Now you can see shared with me. I can view this now. If I press open, I can view this as a demo user. So this demo user got shared this new dashboard. Easy. So if you create a report and you want to share it with somebody else, you can share it. Just hold it. Nice, quick and easy. Some dashboards, everyone will just log in and everyone will be able to see it. These dashboards are locked down for individual users or individual groups, but if you want to share it with somebody else, you can do that. You can share it to individuals. Someone might not be even in the same group. So security by default, security by design, this is what Zentarra is all about. So what else can I show you? Because this is a very big upgrade from version 3.5. So it's a very big upgrade from version 1 and 2 if you've been along this journey. So we've got users, we've got groups, we've got workspaces, we've got data sources where you can see where different different data sources what you can add. If you really wanted to, you can add your own data source. I've moved the data quality over here as well, and I've tidied it up a bit, so if you look into data quality, it's a bit more less color. You can run your reports in here. You can actually review your report. To click your report, it's giving you a better output of what is good, what is bad. It even gives you AI recommended actions on how to fix your data quality issues. It even gives you a proper score if succeeded. It's been upgraded. Your data quality has been upgraded in version 4. And for governance, yep, governance is built in, because I 100% try to make sure this is secure as possible. That's what I want to do. So in here you can reject or approve things if somebody wants to do something. That is so important. You've got settings in here. What settings is all about. Settings is where you can choose the company logo. So this might be, if this was this blue line, it's a fictitious company, but you can choose your own logo. You can choose, upload it. You can tell you if you want different types of data quality scores on there, what the theme is. And the other thing in here, we've got audits. So what if a user does anything within Zentarra, it all comes into here. So if someone shares a dashboard, it will say who done it, who was the actor who did that, what did they do it, why. All logged. Everything is logged. Security by design, security by default. This is what Zentarra is all about. So let's recap. We have got users, we have groups, we have workspaces, we have data sources, we have an updated data quality, updated data governance, audit settings. What else? User reports and dashboards, and a dashboard builder. What more do you want in version 4? This looking like a very, very useful piece of software, and it's multi-user, and it's authenticated against Microsoft Intro, so you can have single sign-on. That's a lot. That is a lot for version 4, and I'm not too sure if I can show you anything else, because there was more things hidden in version 4, especially in the background, which is a bit less razzmatazz, but I don't want to go into that yet, because guess what? I'm working on version 4.5, and version 4.5 is going to go boom. It's going to be amazing in version 4.5, because version 4 is to set all the framework, getting it all together, making sure that everything works, all the jigsaw pieces are coming into place, all the foundation, all the pipelines, all the plumbing is already done, because version 4.5 is going to be a version that is going to be very exciting. I will talk about version 4 for a bit, but in future weeks and months, for version 4.5 is going to be a very ambitious type of software, where it's going to be a complete type of software. And I really hope you've enjoyed this demonstration, and it's just giving some food to thought of what version 4 is all about. What you can expect in version 4.5. Yeah, I've not really talked about it yet, but that will come out in the coming weeks. And that is the end of this video. It's come a long way, and if you've been here since the first video, you can see the journey where this software has come along, and I hope to see you in the next video. So until then, goodbye.